Here on the OCU Athletics Update, we're talking to Delaware Resource Group Superstar Athlete of the Week, Lou Dunbar, Jr. from Seabrook, Texas, turned in a 50-point performance last week for OCU. And Lou, you had that 50-point game. Yep. It was the first time as an NAIA member that an OCU player has scored 50 points and also tied the school record with 11 made threes. So how do you describe that game?
Oh, man. Well, it all started from shoot-around. I mean, I was knocking shots down in shoot-around, was feeling pretty good. Then kind of knew that we needed to win this game, so was just really, really focused and was in the zone.
You transitioned from being a reserve player last year to a starter this year. How do you feel like you've improved from year to year, and what do you see as your role on this team?
Sophomore to junior, academically, big time. That has, I think, actually had a huge part of me performing well on the court because I've been doing well in the classroom. So I get more time to, get shots up in the gym. And I think that's why I had such a great night the other night.
Last season, you had 2 game winners in games for OCU. You scored at the buzzer against Texas Wesleyan on a putback, and then with about 8 seconds left to beat Southwestern Christian at home. What do you remember about those two, and how do you always find yourself in that position?
Being in the right place at the right time, doing what coach asks, crashing, high energy, just giving it all I got every day, So.
What brought you here to OCU?
So, actually, as soon as I walked in the gym, all I saw was just banners, just winning ways. That's all I could really think about is winning, and I love to win. Academics as well. Very, very big academic school. Love academics, and just want to win a national championship.
What's your major here at OCU?
My major here is actually communications and advertising.
So what career plans do you have when basketball's over?
Of course, the NBA. But probably do some sports broadcasting somewhere, hopefully. And yeah, that's about it.
I'm sure you get this question all the time, but your dad is kind of a bigwig with the Globetrotters. Played with the Globetrotters and now works in the front office. What was that like growing up, and what can you tell us about what he does now?
Oh, man. He was always gone, so it was kind of hard to, get some one-on-one time, lessons, stuff like that. But I got all my tricks from him. But, growing up around it, it was just so much fun. Just being able to meet the players and the characters that they have, just great people. And, man, he's taught me so much, and it's just great. It's awesome.
All right, talking to Delaware Resource Group Superstar Athlete of the Week, Lou Dunbar. You can follow the Stars basketball team on OCUsports.com.
There's a call to be answered. The spirit of competition is still alive inside. The desire still drives. The phrase student athlete has a great ring to it. Lasting friendships are ready to be made. You just want to keep playing. Game on. Learn more at NAIA.org.
Here on the OCU Athletics Update, we're talking to men's golf coach Kyle Blaser. The defending national champion Stars will get their season underway February 13th and 14th. And, Coach, take us back to last year's national championship. Your team overcame a 7-stroke deficit. Matthew Chung was a national runner-up, and you got career victory number 100. So take us back to that tournament.
Well, I guess career victory number 100 means I've been doing it a long time. I must be getting old. We had a lot of adversity last year. Coming back from the 7-shot deficit really didn't surprise me. We had to deal with injuries with kids that contributed in a huge part of our season. With Garrison Mendoza, Scotty Verplank had mono, Jamie Warman injured, and the list went on. And so it really didn't surprise me that the kids, how they responded to adversity. Garrison was there as a assistant coach, and he he was very positive impact on us winning that, because there was times where some of the kids were about to get down on themselves, and Garrison doesn't say much, but everything he said was positive, stay positive, stay positive, and we had opportunities every day, and we started to capitalize on the opportunities the final round, and through 10 holes I could see the momentum coming our way, and once we get the momentum going our way, it's a lot of fun to watch. And our kids' misses were 24 inches from the hole instead of being 24 feet from the hole, and it was a lot of fun. It was one of the most exciting finishes I've ever been involved with, and probably one of the more memorable national championships that I'll ever have.
In your team's last time out, you won the Southern Plains Intercollegiate over Texas Wesleyan in a playoff, who's ranked second in the country right now. What went into that performance? It closed the fall season with 4 wins.
Well, it was exciting. We got in a playoff, and we made a couple putts, a couple birdies on the first hole of the playoff to beat the second-ranked team, who's also in our conference. And man, I tell you, the Sooner Athletic Conference is strong again this year. We're traditionally strong, but this year, we've got Texas Wesleyan. They're going to be tough to beat. We got Wayland Baptist, who's always playing good, and I think it's a three-horse race, but it's a very strong conference. The thing that we got accomplished most off the fall was, Matthew Chung played at several different countries, several major events, and we continued to, win all 4 tournaments without one of our top performers playing. So, I had some kids step up. We graduated 6 off last year's squad. I've had some freshmen that have really, I brought them in here to play, and, I was kind of curious or anxious to see how they would perform when they're thrown in the limelight, and, they really did well. Garrison Mendoza's back from an injury, so that helped a lot, and, David Myers, another freshman, he's outstanding.
Your starting 5 includes 3 veterans and 2 freshmen, so a nice mix of newcomers and established guys. Tell us about your starting 5 as it sits right now.
It's going to vary. I think we will. We've got a lot of competition on our team. Matthew Chung, who finished runner-up last year, he's definitely going to be a big contributor. Rupert Kaminsky, who's a sophomore, he shot 21 under at our conference championship last year, which I believe it broke Charles Howell's three-round total for the college golf. So Rupert's unbelievable. Rupert had a little buddy named David Myers, another South African boy that he suggested I recruit, and David is an absolute, he's going to be huge for us this year. And then we got Garrison Mendoza coming off injury. He's as steady as I've ever coached a player. He just even kill, and his scores are always countable. And then, for the 5th spot, I can see a Paradon Castile, a freshman from Dallas, Blake Berry, Tyler Wedding, Nico from Italy, and then I got Brett Dixon from Colorado. He's a senior this year, and his game's really improved. So, we've got a lot of competition, and that's what makes us, I think that's what gives us an advantage over a lot of teams, because we do have so much depth and competition.
The Sooner Athletic Conference championships are going to be held at Gaillardia here in Oklahoma City this year. What kind of venue is Gaillardia?
It's hosted a senior event, so the golf course is, it's an unbelievable golf course. It can, some people say, well, it's a relatively easy course, but at Gaillardia it always blows. And, the houses out there, the scenery is just unbelievable. It'll be a great treat for, all the Sooner Athletic Conference to get the opportunity to play out there. I look for it to be fireworks between several teams. It'll be a lot of fun.
Seems like every time we get together, we talk about Tyron Van Oswegen, who's having a lot of success as a professional. How about some of the other guys who have gone on from OCU to play professionally? Yeah,
we've had some recent success. Tyron last week finished 20th at Torrey Pines. He'll be playing at the Waste Management, the famous 16th hole that they get to heckle you. So, that's exciting to get to follow him. Jacques Blau, this will be his first year on the web.com over here in the United States. He qualified for the web.com. James Marchesani, who graduated 2 years ago, just received his PGA Australia card. I think he finished 7th in the qualifier there. His brother is also Anthony. He played in an amateur event over the holidays, but I expect him to turn professional. Another player, Anthony Michael, just won I don't know what it was called, a professional event over in South Africa. He shot 18 under for 3 rounds and won by 2. So, and then we got Colin now. I mean, it's awesome for me as a coach and my family and the golf family to, it seems like every week you look on the leaderboard and there's somebody from Oklahoma City University doing some good things on the professional ranks of golf. So I'm very excited and very proud of our past and and the guys that are representing us.
All right, talking to men's golf coach Kyle Blaser. The Stars will get their season underway February 13th and 14th. You can follow their progress on OCUsports.com.